Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the match between Mallorca versus FC Barcelona. Barcelona will be kicking off their first match of December against Mallorca away from home. Barcelona currently at the top of the table, leading by 1 point against Real Madrid. Barcelona still have one game in hand. The moment Madrid level with Barcelona in terms of games played, there is a potential avenue where we could see Real Madrid over FC Barcelona. But as of now, Barcelona are on top of the league. And in the past 3 matches within La Liga, Barcelona have lost many points. They first lost against Real Sociedad 1-0, tied against Celta 2-2, and then they have lost against Las Palmas 2-1 at their home. So Barcelona really do need to pick it up and they need to start winning, because if Barcelona lose any more points, there is going to be a very big opportunity for Real Madrid to go to first place and by a big margin. And so to win at Mallorca, it is going to be difficult, but it is not impossible. Now, unfortunately for Barcelona, we have been dealing with many injuries. For example, Olmo has been coming on and off. Yamal has been unavailable for the past 3 matches. Araujo is set to return very soon, and Barcelona do need all the defensive help they can get. So Mallorca is going to look to exploit the weaknesses of FC Barcelona. If they find spaces behind Barcelona's defense, they will take advantage of that. If they see that Barcelona are not effective on the right flank, they will go down that right flank. If they are ineffective on the left flank, they will go down on the left flank. And surprisingly, right, when we speak about Mallorca and Barcelona, they are very even when it comes to the form, because in the past 5 matches for both Barcelona and Mallorca, they have the exact same record. Barcelona have 2 losses, 2 wins, and a tie. And Mallorca, the same thing. 2 wins, 2 losses, and a tie. Mallorca have scored 5 goals in their last 5 matches, with Daniel Rodriguez as one of the most dangerous players for Mallorca, has created the most big chances with a total of 4. And then we do have Abdon Prats, who also creates a lot of danger. He has the most shots on target per 90 minutes, which is 2.4. Barcelona, on the other hand, they have scored 11 goals in the past 5 matches. Barcelona have not lost to Mallorca in their last 14 meetings, with 12 wins and 2 ties. Lewandowski is the most dangerous player to Mallorca, mainly because Lewandowski is the top goal scorer with a total of 15. And so what type of team is Mallorca? As we can see here, when it comes to goals per match, they don't really score a lot of goals. They are ranked in 13th place in La Liga because they only average 1 goal per 90 minutes. But then if you look at the amount of goals they concede per match, is really not a lot. They are in 4th place, one of the best defensive teams in La Liga, only averaging 0.9 goals per 90 minutes. This explains the reason why Mallorca is not like a mid-table team, nor are they like all the way at the bottom. Mallorca is within the top 6 and right below Villarreal. In terms of like what they're good at, they're really good at accurate long balls per 90 minutes because they are in 2nd place, right? So they average 27.9 accurate long balls per match. So we should expect a lot of long balls from Mallorca tomorrow night, which is going to be very dangerous because, you know, with Barcelona having the high defensive line, we have to look for those runs that might go behind our defensive line. Even with accurate crosses per 90 minutes, Mallorca is in 1st place with a total of 6.7, and in terms of interceptions per match, they are number 1 yet again with 9.9. So it is a very similar scenario with Las Palmas and Celta. Mallorca is just a master when it comes to accurate crosses per match and interceptions per match. They know how to win the ball in the middle, and they know how to find those quick long balls to the other side of the pitch. So players like Jules Koundé, Inigo Martinez, Gobarsi, and Alejandro Balde are going to have to be on top of their A game. And one of the men that we are going to be seeing on that night is going to be Gil Manzano, who is going to be the ref for the match between Barcelona and Mallorca. We don't have a great history with Gil Manzano. Gil Manzano likes to call out all of the wrong calls. It's always against FC Barcelona, and so Barcelona do have to have the most perfect match against Mallorca, to the point where not even the referee can change our scoreline. Players like Dani Olmo and Alejandro Balde are considered to be 100% fit to face Mallorca tomorrow, so they should be there. Even Hansi Flick stated this during the pre-match press conference, and so I strongly believe that Dani Olmo will be in the starting 11, and the same thing with Alejandro Balde. Hansi Flick also said a few words about tomorrow's match against Mallorca during the pre-match press conference, and this is what he stated. Marc Casado has improved a lot since the start of the season and has already played his first international match. He knows how to read opponents, how to position himself at every moment. When we make a mistake, he's there. He knows what to do with the ball too. Then he spoke about the overall form of Barcelona, and I quote, "We started the season very well, but November was very hard for us. I hope December will be better. We still have a long way to go. We have to fight and win the titles. That's clear. If we want to do well, everyone has to do their best. That is how we do things right. That's how we want to play, with combined efforts." Then he also gave out like an explanation on why Barcelona have not been on top of their game in the past 3 matches, and it does correlate towards what I did speak about in my most previous video, like the video before this one, and I'll explain. So this is what he said. "I don't think we lost our fighting spirit. We had the ball for too long in the last matches. We had chances. We had opportunities. I see the desire. I see the fighting and the hunger to get the ball." So this is Hansi Flick basically stating like, okay, we have the fighting spirit. We we still press well, we still fight for the ball well, but we hold the ball for too long, and that is why we can't counterattack as effectively as we did in the first 7 to 8 matches of this season, right? We were much faster before, and that is what I did state in my previous video, because with Xavi Hernandez, every time we did fight for the ball and we won the ball back, we were very slow with the ball, and we did not produce any counterattacks. We were just rotating the ball, passing the ball left and right, very slow with the ball movement. In the first 7 to 8 matches with Hansi, we were much faster, right? And for some reason, we lost that in the past 4 to 5 matches overall this season. Like every time we recoup the ball, we pass the ball to Pedri, and then Pedri passes the ball to like Olmo, or he passes it to Yamal, but we're not so vertical as we used to. And so I don't understand that. And that is why Hansi Flick was also stating like, we were holding the ball for too long. We have to release the ball much quicker, right? 1 touch, 2 touches, done. You pass the ball to the final third, done. Boom, you get the goal. Because look, the longer you do hold on to the ball after you just recover the ball, you're giving the opposition more time to regroup and to organize themselves to their best defensive shape, and then it's going to be too late for you to get through any of the players. You need to go as fast as possible, and that is what we do want to see tonight against Mallorca. So Flick continues to state that I told the players about the importance of fighting. We discussed the need to fight, not just to play football. When I played football, I never wanted to lose. That's still in my nature. We have to reinforce this mentality to win matches. And then he spoke about Ronald Araujo and Dani Olmo. I don't want to put pressure on Araujo, but we have positive feelings. He feels well in training. He has to take it step by step, and I can't say if he'll return next match or next week. And then he reaffirmed that Dani Olmo will be playing tomorrow, which is going to lead me towards the predicted starting 11 and who we could see go up against Mallorca. So I do think that Hansi Flick is going to give no favors to like anybody. I believe that we're going to go with the strongest 11 possible, giving chances to nobody like Gerard Martin or Ansu Fati or Ferran Torres. They're not going to be seeing the starting 11. There's just no way. It is for sure going to be Iñaki Peña in goal, with our backline being Alejandro Balde, Inigo Martinez, Kubarsi, and Jules Koundé. Our double pivot is going to be Pedri and Casado. Casado's now back. He couldn't play in the last game because he did get suspended last game. I don't necessarily believe that Gavi is going to be starting, and that's because, you know, Casado is just performing better, and that's natural, right? Gavi's going to have to fight for his position. As for our attacking four, it's going to be no other but Rafinha on the left wing, Dani Olmo as the central attacking midfielder, with Yamal, who is finally going to be returning, playing on the right wing position. I mean, like, he did return last game, but he's finally going to get into the starting 11 for the first time in a very long time. It's been like 3 to 4 weeks already. And then up top, we're going to be having Lewandowski. And so that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.